So this is fantastic news for those of us who want to give Titanfall a shot before we decide whether we want to purchase it or not. EA and Respawn Entertainment have come out and confirmed that Titanfall Open Beta is coming in February. The Open Beta will be landing on Xbox One and PC, but oddly enough, not the Xbox 360 version. Now, Respawn hasn't specified a date for the Open Beta, but based on recent info leaks, it's likely to commence on the 14th of February and last until the 19th, giving players enough time to get into the game, test out the waters, and of course, find game-breaking bugs, as this is a beta and bugs are just plain funny. I'm glad EA is making this an open beta and not restricting it for those who pre-ordered like they did with Battlefield 4, because that's really shit. I mean, it's already bullshit enough that some games use access to a beta as pre-order incentive, but that doesn't make sense because we're doing them a favor since we're testing the game. And it's not like we don't want to test the game, we absolutely do, since betas are always good for fixing bugs before launch and allowing players to test the waters before buying the game. But don't be scumbags about it. To all developers, make your betas open betas. If I do get this game, I'll be getting it on PC, and I'm fucking done with pre-orders from Origin. They always screw something up, like with SimCity and Battlefield 4 launches, and my lack of trust when it comes to pre-launch footage has been heightened with the number of games that have released recently. So I haven't gotten Titanfall pre-ordered, and I'm still probably gonna wait until post-launch to get it. Something we should discuss is the fact that there's no Xbox 360 beta announced. I mean, if you think about it, we haven't seen any 360 gameplay, and we're less than 2 months from launch. If it's only a few days ago that we found out Bluepoint Games are working on the 360 version, they're being not very transparent. I mean, it's already a no-brainer to get any of these games on the PS3 or 360. It's a fucking stupid idea, since their vision isn't fully realized, but people are pre-ordering for the 360 version, and I think EA should really show what the game's going to look like and play like on last generation hardware. Otherwise, people are blindly jumping into a game that will play nothing like the PC or Xbox One version. I think this will be a good opportunity for giving people like me closure when it comes to the design of Titanfall. I became skeptical of the game after the player count was revealed to be much smaller than expected at 6v6, with the rest of the players being AI bots. The appeal to me initially was the scale of the game, with lots of human-controlled players, but unlike most of NeoGAF, I haven't given up on this game. Regardless of how many players are AI, which is still somewhat disappointing, I've come to realize that before I knew that, I thought the game looked awesome, so there must still be something about it that I like. After I play some of this beta, I'll be able to make an informed decision. Now, before I wrap this up, I need to get this off my chest. I'm fucking tired of so-called journalists proclaiming this to be the killer app for the Xbox One. Saying that is downright wrong. Firstly, the game hasn't been released yet. How can you call it a killer app when the public hasn't even played it yet, you fucking idiots? Another important thing is that a killer app needs to be exclusive. This is something I didn't understand before, but I've finally seen the light. So Titanfall is exclusive, huh? It's on 3 platforms, and console exclusivity doesn't cut it. I used to say it did, but I realize now that console exclusive doesn't mean exclusive. Exclusive means one platform. You don't need an Xbox to play Titanfall, so it isn't an Xbox exclusive. Fuck.